So, hi viewers, nice to meet you again. I'm happy to see David and VT programs coming together. So, David, what would you like to say for our audience where the summer has kicked in? There are people taking vacation time, and there are people still on board to, find their next opportunities. And there is a lot going on with VT to cater all type of audience. So like to know how was this week for VT and what's unfolding for the next one.
Thank you, Pranali. Welcome. Yeah, and I think I thought today's job search strategy coaching circle was good, huh? A lot of engagement. We had a bunch of new people show up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good. So this week, just quick review that we do on this session. So ag tech was great this week. Lot of, God, we keep coming back to AI in many of these different sessions, but I think, how people are using it for supply chain, vertical farming, many of the others. The generative AI session on Tuesday was really good. We have these generative AI think tanks every Tuesday evening, Pacific, 5 p.m., Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Wow, more and more people coming. The Thursday one, we had so many people, may have to kind of restructure it, but it was really good. Yeah, and then just, the member orientation. We had many new members sign up this week. We had the how to partner with WITI call. That was good. And just, companies I think are becoming more and more kind of getting how WITI could really help drive their sales, their employee engagement, recruitment programs. So yeah, so this week was good. Looking forward tomorrow morning's meditation, because it's, we always have to, even busy, right? We have to make time for
Yeah.
meditation. So yeah, no, this week was good. It was long. But yeah, but I think a lot of met some bunch of people from different parts of the world. We had so many people from different parts of Africa show up this week. So I thought that was just one thing that was interesting.
Yeah, I see that there are different continents taking interest in the VT and they're driving a lot of value. And, even the last week's, this one, like the equity sessions and all, like we are seeing like, a lot of diverse audience is tuning in and, they're seeking help and it is really helping them grow. And that's a wonderful win for the VT. So what's there for the next week and how's
Yeah.
it unfolding?
No, thank you. So next week, we're actually taking a break with the patent and trademark. It's usually the second Monday of the month. We're going to restart that up with some new announcements and partnerships towards the end of summer. So stay tuned for that. But we've got some great events next week. First of all, we'll have our second tech sales community event. We have an amazing speaker, Valerie Fiora she's Accenture now, longtime IBMer. She's written several books, both fiction and nonfiction. So this is all about building your brand and controlling your brand. So that's at 8 a.m. Tuesday the 13th. Tuesday at 5 p.m., another generative AI think tank. Again, every one of these sessions, new information, new tools, new products we can use to get better, make life easier. So anyway, so that's happening. Friday, let's see, Wednesday, we do have the digital health and biotech event. David Box is our speaker, is going to be talking about patient engagement. Great community we have there, so that's exciting. Wednesday is actually going to be packed. I was supposed to go down to LA. I may have to adjust things, but remember, right after the digital health event and biotech event at 9 a.m., we've got member orientation at 10. We've been having more and more people show up and do breakout rooms, how to partner with WITI after that. And then at noon, our trust and safety event is always good. But I
Mm.
think the one thing we're really excited about next week, next Tuesday, or excuse me, next Wednesday at 3 p.m. is our monthly business not as usual safe space to talk about race. Have you ever been to one of those,
Yes,
Pranali?
I have been to, I think, past quarter or something. Attended that and it was really wonderful. And lot of the toxic cultures that somebody has faced through or how to navigate through. There were a lot of inputs that were provided through experience by great leaders. And it was really, what should I say, the open session where people were like really feeling safe to open up with their experiences and seeking the solutions if some things happen, how to navigate the situation. So it was really wonderful. I remember I attended that, I think couple of times
Yeah.
regarding of certain people were opening up from the workspace point of view. Few other continent people had different issues facing and it was really good.
Awesome. Great. So yeah, so we have that. Then we have let's see, the following day on the 15th, Thursday, of course, 9 a.m., another generative AI think tank. Then later that day, we have our AI analytics community. So that's one, Pranali, that we're going to talk about. Because I think that one we need some support from some of the stuff you're talking about as far as community building and things like that. The cybersecurity community meets next week, also Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific. If any of you were there last week, we had the kind of the oh God, what was it? It was basically a reaction. What happens? Here's a live scenario that's going down. Now go into the breakout rooms. What do you do if your company was hacked or if they're trying to get in viruses for ransomware? So we had a live showing about that. That was great. Not sure what they have planned for next week yet, but it's always good with that team. And then, and then Friday we'll do the job search strategy. We'll have Saturday more meditation. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking great. So, David, I would like to ask you how somebody can be your guest speaker. If there are different communities that are happening. There are people who have their products, and why they have basically built those products after finding the space where things are lacking. So, can we have such kind of guest approaching WITI? And that's something that I wanted to open up today and see how. I know that there is a membership portal, there is this session where they can always come and partner with WITI, but where can they drop a simple email and see whether they can be a fit for the guest speakers?
yeah, the best is probably the live chat. Drop us a line in the live chat. You can go up if you're a company or a small business that wants to partner with us, go up to the corporate membership page. There's a form there that can be filled out. It will set up a discovery call. So yeah, either one of those is probably the best. We're working, as we've kind of redesigned WITI, as we've added I don't know if you have you drilled down deep into our new landing pages for the companies.
No, you would like to share that? That
Yeah,
would be
let me show you
wonderful.
real
Yeah.
quick, because now, again, as we've kind of been driving past with a lot of things, companies, how we're working with our partners, you can click on the logo, you come to a company landing page, you can learn about it. If you want to buy products and services from that company, if you want to see if your small business can work with them, even if you want to look at a position there, but maybe you already have a job, but you're really impressed that Avanade, as an example, is a WITI partner, we can work with you to get you to the correct person to speak to make sure it's all done confidentially and see if there's a fit or not. So these are the types of things we're working, on with our partners. Of course, with WITI, all people are welcome, whether they're in sales and marketing, R&D, IT, a man, a woman, people non-binary. The code of ethics is been with us since day one. This is the common denominator. So it's really helping everybody upskill, get to the next level. And yeah, so a lot of great programs here, and we're excited to share them with all the people to make sure they're getting whatever they want. And then for companies to really help them understand, how they can really, treat people as individuals, put them in environments where they can be their best and win. And then
Yeah.
from a human capital standpoint, I think there's been a lot of influx, a lot of layoffs, a lot of restructuring. Sometimes the systems internally aren't the best. So we make sure that, we're going to get our people top priority and then help the companies really figure out how do they, get people that align with their purpose and values too.
Yeah, that's a great start. And also, you're building up a different program at the back end. Like we all are working towards it. The program for people who have taken a job break and now they want to re-enter the workforce or, start up back or maybe change the career. So there are different programs coming up. Would you like to share some insights on it? When those programs will start? What type of programs they are looking at? And, what value that they'll gain from the WITI?
Yeah, no, I think the upskilling, the re-entering the workforce is all very important. We are having I'm not sure when it's going to start. Is it going to start in September? The team's going to kill me. I'm a little behind on email, but yes, that's going to be a whole community, right? For people that are, maybe take a couple years off to build their family or move, just wanted to break. It's a great time to come back now, right? All the AI tools, all the new things happening, so much opportunity to kind of get those extra skills you want. Companies are shifting how they're working with these new tools too and changing their business models. So I think this is going to be a great community that will be one of the top ones at WITI for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure this is like a great contribution to the community and being a WITI's mission. I think, this program, taking it at a very different scale level that you are working on, it will definitely benefit. There are so many programs WITI has it just to do that. But now that we are typically focusing on this and, expanding out all the branches, whatever is relevant and, bringing those alive to talk to, it starts from the mind coaching to the actual program coaching where they need the skills to be built up is going to be a full package, I feel.
Yeah, no, it's good. And we have other communities now that are going to be layering on top of us so that people run some of these communities don't have to reinvent the wheel. They can house their programs at WITI. Their members can use all the great programs and tools we have. We can share their programs with our community. So it's good. And I'm excited to share some of the things that'll be coming out, and most importantly working with you on some of these, Pranali, because
Yeah, I'm excited too. Like, it's so much of work going on, so much of brainstorming that's happening. So I'm really excited to see some a good program that can cater our community. So another question I would like to ask is like, when are we going to have our guest coming in, and what our audience should be expecting from these programs apart from getting the weekly schedules?
well, I think it's probably going to have to happen in after the 4th of July. I'm
Okay.
going to take a small vacation in a couple of weeks. So I will be out on the 23rd. Next week, I might have to go out of town too, but let's talk about that, Pranali. We'll get some special guests to join us.
Yes.
Many of our members have come out with new books. Tiffany Bova's new book just came out this week, about customer excellence. I'm excited to read that. And if you go to the WITI LinkedIn page or LinkedIn group, you can see we promoted and shared that. She's been a member for so long. We want to make sure she's successful.
Wonderful. We should be, having her on our podcast to, list down how she was really benefited with the VT writers community and overall the communities that the VT had supported her. And definitely looking forward for it. And it's going to be an awesome, the programs and the outcomes that we are seeing, how people are succeeding with the VT. So, viewers, that's the message from my side and David's side to all of you that, how uh, we are building the community to succeed in their careers. So, whatever career paths that they have, there are different segments that the WITI is opening to catering the current needs. And that's the benefit of being a partner with WITI, being a member of WITI. And we would all like to invite you to see how those programs will benefit you. So this is just a recap or wrap that we do every week so that our viewers get excited about it as well as get understanding what really is Viti up to and what they can unfold. If you have any questions, if you have any inputs for Viti to help our community, please feel in to drop into the comments like what you would like to see next, as well as feel free to join the LinkedIn group that the Viti has, the page that they have, and feel free to connect with any one of us for all those details.
Perfect. WITI.com. It's all there, just
Yeah.
like the button says, and yours. Okay, Pranali, we'll have a great weekend, and